Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're tackling something absolutely crucial. We are taking a massive 7-part series from the Global AI Group all about how organizations are evolving in the age of AI, and we're boiling the whole shebang down into one definitive, actionable blueprint. If you've been sitting there wondering what the enterprise of the future actually looks like and, what you literally need to build today just to survive tomorrow, well, you are in the exact right place. Let's jump right in.
Okay, so let's start with a really massive misconception. Because technology is moving so insanely fast right now, a lot of leaders just feel totally overwhelmed. And honestly, they kind of trick themselves into thinking they have unlimited time. They believe the true future is still decades away, treating it like some distant sci-fi concept rather than an immediate boots-on-the-ground business reality.
But here's the thing. The reality is exactly the opposite. The future is literally already here. Right now, as we speak, your competitors are fundamentally redesigning how they operate, how they make decisions, and how they develop their talent. The organizations that just sit back and wait, well, they're simply going to be left behind. This means leaders have to start adapting today if they want to secure tomorrow's advantages.
To help you wrap your head around all this and future-proof your organization, here is our strategic playbook for today. We're going to cover 1. The future is now. 2. Humans and AI together. 3. The power of adaptability. 4. The role of leadership. And finally, 5. The future enterprise blueprint.
All right, Section 1, the future is now. Let's look at what actually defines the successful organizations emerging right this second.
What's super interesting here is that success is no longer just a single vector. You can't just throw money at advanced tech and expect to win. It doesn't work like that anymore. The true future enterprise requires a seamless, multidimensional triad. Technology to power the work, people with the actual skills to wield it, and a strategy agile enough to deploy it. Take away any one of those, and the whole structure just collapses. Having AI is really just having a tool, but having the agility to deploy it strategically, that's what actually makes you a future enterprise.
Moving right along to Section 2, humans and AI together. This is really the absolute core of the whole thing.
This perfectly illustrates what I like to call the false dichotomy of humans versus AI. You hear that framing all the time, right? But look at the breakdown. Artificial intelligence absolutely excels at scale. We're talking about processing massive, mind-boggling data sets and optimizing decisions in literal milliseconds. But human capability, that is where the nuance lives. Things like ethical judgment, creative leadership, relationship building. It's not about humans passing the baton to machines. It's actually about AI filling in our computational gaps while we fill in its contextual ones. It's like a giant puzzle coming together.
So the crucial point here is that the future belongs to organizations that integrate both effectively. It's about building this incredible collaborative synergy. You're not replacing your workforce with machines. You are elevating your human workforce with highly intelligent tools. Humans and AI have to work together, not compete against each other. That's a real game changer.
Which brings us to Section 3, the power of adaptability. We need to understand the mindset that holds all this integration together. Throughout all the source material we analyzed from the Global AI Group, one concept continually emerges as a massive strategic advantage, and that's adaptability. Specifically, the ability to continuously learn, adapt, and evolve in an era of permanent uncertainty. And I really want to emphasize that last phrase, permanent uncertainty. Actually, think about it for a second. Those rigid 5-year static business plans, yeah, those are pretty much obsolete now. You absolutely must be able to pivot and evolve on a continuous basis to survive.
Okay, Section 4, the role of leadership. Who is actually driving all this continuous evolution?
While the technology changes at breakneck speed, human-centric leadership is still the central force that connects all the dots. Leaders have got to focus on these 6 crucial roles: creating vision, building trust, and driving continuous learning, all while navigating that uncertainty we just talked about and encouraging innovation. Honestly, the more complex an organization gets, the more vital, strong leadership becomes. Because sure, technology is the engine, but leadership is absolutely still the steering wheel. Let's pull this all together in our final section, Section 5, the Future Enterprise Blueprint.
These 8 principles right here, this is your holistic, actionable playbook. It's a complete ecosystem. You embrace AI and build agility? Sure. But you also have to invest heavily in your people and their continuous learning. You pair a relentless focus on customers with strategic resilience and, of course, continuous innovation systems. This isn't just a simple checklist. It is the exact architecture you need to start building, resource by resource, starting today. You might even want to pause and grab a screenshot of this one. As we wrap up this explainer, the single most vital takeaway from all this research is captured perfectly by this quote: "The future isn't something organizations wait for, it's something they build."
Let that sink in. Technology will absolutely keep evolving, markets are going to change, and new, totally unexpected challenges are inevitably going to pop up. The organizations that actually thrive won't be the ones resisting the changing tides, they'll be the ones actively riding them to continuously reinvent themselves.
Since the most successful organizations of tomorrow are literally being built right now, today, the only question you really have to ask yourself is this: will you be a passive spectator of the future, or are you ready to be its architect? Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and I will see you in our next deep dive.